Okay, go ahead and hit one for me.
One more.
One more. Go. Okay. So let's really get this thing. Okay. So now, I really want to work on finishing like
Finishing
this.
the swing,
So with
yeah.
our belt buckle pointing towards our target and our spikes pointing backwards, but most of our weight up here.
Up there.
Okay? Because if we finish just kind of like this,
Yeah.
most of my weight's actually back
Still
here,
back there.
and we're gonna hit way behind the ball. So let's.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the tee drill like I was with the other ladies. So I'm gonna stick a tee down there, 2 inches in front of the ball. Really focus on up here, shifting that weight, and hitting down on it, and then finishing with all of our weight over here. And try to knock that tee right out of the ground.
Okay.
You see how we didn't even touch it?
But
That's
I got
because,
it up
well,
there.
we got it up there, but our swing path was like that.
Okay.
So, and you see how that ball went
Yeah,
left?
went left.
So let's try another one here. Try hitting that. But now, let's see. Try swinging that club towards that ball.
Towards that ball.
Yep.
Okay.
So after you hit the ball, try to
So I turn.
extend towards that ball.
Didn't even
Better.
Oh.
I saw it move a little bit. So let's really focus on hitting down on it
Okay.
instead of trying to help scoop it up off the ground. But at the same time, again, go ahead and grab it. So before, we were kind of doing one of these, way over here like that. So let's try, oh, go ahead. And hitting that ball first, but hitting down on it and pushing out towards that ball. Okay? Beautiful. Went a lot straighter, took that tee out of the ground, and even took some grass. Perfect. Let's do it again. So hitting down on it, swinging out towards this ball. Perfect. Taking that tee right out of the ground. We're not swinging out this way. You know, direction has a lot to do with grip, but it also has a lot to do with our swing path, which way we're swinging the club. At first you were swinging way out that way.
Okay.
So now that we have you kind of swinging, maybe we looked at this kind of like a clock, you know, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. If we have you swinging more towards 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you know, that ball is going to go a lot straighter than when you're pulling it towards 10 o'clock, right? So let's do that again.
Isn't it nice? The figure's exactly the same. Yeah, I know it. Great. I just need wrong.
Really focus on hitting down, getting that weight up towards that left side, and swinging out towards that ball.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Oh, it's all right.
I'm a road map. Seems like now, are we trying to hit towards the red flag this way?
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of generally, I'm having you pretty much aim towards the blue one, but
Oh, okay.
Thank you, but I am a roadman. If I take off my clothes, I got.
See, nobody's looking underneath.
look how much straighter that was, right?
I know. Isn't that
And see how we finished towards that left side?
Yeah.
And let's try one more without that ball.
a lot of it's just get out there and do it, right?
Really,
I couldn't believe when
really try to hit down on it. Don't be afraid to take some grass. Perfect.
You know what? My mother told me not to.
Perfect. Knock that tee out of the ground, and it went generally straight towards that blue flag, right? Instead of, remember the first couple kind of pulled out towards this way and they went way over there. So if we just have you kind of think of a clock, right? 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock back here. We want to keep that club pointed towards 6 o'clock on the backswing and maybe push it out towards 12 or 1 o'clock on the front swing. And that ball is going to go a lot straighter as opposed to right over towards 10 o'clock. It's going to go over that way. But then again, focus really on hitting down on it. And another thing, that weight over towards that left side. So we're going to hit a lot. We're going to hit a lot cleaner shots this way than we would that way. Okay? So those last few were really great. Loved it. So just a little drill to work on. Put that tee, you know, a couple inches in front of the ball, and so we'll go ahead and shift stations again, and you can work on that.
Just everything.
Next victim. Hi.
Well, I've had
So I'm kind of just going over the same thing with everybody,
Okay.
that tee drill. So let's go ahead and have you just hit a couple real quick. And we'll see.
Next move.
Are my hands right? I put 2 gloves on because I'm always.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's try to maybe get this one, that V pointed up towards this way a little bit more. There you go.
Okay. This one this way?
Yep. You're good right there. Perfect. And now let's maybe drop our hands down a little bit. There you go.
Oh, okay. I'm always going
Yep.
like that.
Yep. So let's drop them down a little bit. And if it helps, you might want to maybe choke down just a hair. Maybe take a step a little closer to the ball.
Okay.
There you go. Drop your hands down a little bit. There you go. And really focus on finishing with that weight on that left side.
I'm not going to hit you, am I?
Nope, you're good.
All right. I was really off balance.
Yep. So let's try another one here. So when we take the club back, let's try to keep that left arm straight. And don't really worry about taking it back as far as you can.
Okay.
Just take it back to, you know, so your arm is pretty parallel with the ground. Really accelerate through it. And try to keep your arms, elbows straight like that. And up here, start to shift that weight. And really finish with that, all that weight towards that left side.
Straight.
Great.
Doesn't go very far.
We'll help you maybe get some distance here. So let's go ahead.
That's probably the way my weight shifts too.
Yep, so go ahead and set up to it.
So you want me to hit on the tee?
Nope.
No.
Nope, right there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and set up like you're going to hit that ball.
Okay.
Let's maybe put a little bit more weight towards our toes
Okay.
instead of hanging back on our heels. And the knees a little bit.
It's
So,
very uncomfortable.
is it?
You have to kind of get that used to that.
Yep, well,
This is
change, you know,
Yeah.
anything different
Anything
isn't going to
different,
feel right.
Yeah, because I don't play, so,
So-
it's like I have to get used to doing that instead
Yep.
of just standing straight up. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and try to take that club back. See how our arms are kind of bent a little bit?
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
it
let's
should be
straighten
straight.
those. And let's take the club back just to about right there.
Okay. Okay.
And really focus on accelerating through the ball. You don't really have to hit it as hard as you can. Just focus on powering through it. But let's hit down on the ball. Let's try to take a divot and let's try to hit that tee.
Really? Or you can find people.
I topped it right.
I'm going to give you some advice that no male golf pro is ever going to give you.
What's that?
Put your arms up on top of your boobs.
Oh.
I don't know anything about that.
I know.
See, there's a new one for you. Thank you. That probably would help, wouldn't it? Because it's down here
Yeah,
now.
get them up here.
Okay.
Get them up on top?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
That's right. That's the problem.
I'll give it a shot. Whoa!
Hey,
And on.
She knows what she's
Awesome.
talking about with those. And you see how
I guess
you hit
they're
that?
in the way.
They're in
You
the
see how you
way.
hit that tee out of the
I
ground
did,
too?
yeah. That's great.
That's exactly what we
Okay,
want.
fabulous. No one's ever told me that.
I don't know anything about.
I actually have never taken a lesson before, but my husband usually, if we go out once in a while, it's not a good thing.
So yeah, I guess like she said, and
yeah,
then
it makes a difference because it forces you to straighten the zone.
good. Yeah, that's what we
Because
want. We
over
want
here,
those.
see, you're like
Yep.
bent.
Yep.
So,
So let's get them up on top there. Straighten those arms, and focus on hitting that tee out of the ground.
okay. Straight.
Perfect.
Not very far, but straight.
Straight.
Wow.
Let's do one or two more here. But this time, after you hit that ball, I want to see belt buckle facing the flag,
Okay.
and 95 to, to almost 100% of our weight on this front left leg.
This leg.
Yep.
So I want to be this leg like this.
So let's go ahead and maybe at setup right here, let's do 60% of our weight towards this side right now and 40% on this side. So
Okay.
like you're favoring this side right now.
Okay. Went to the left.
Went a little left, but see how you took that tee out of the ground and it felt good? It
Did.
sounded good?
Did feel good, yeah.
Let's do one more.
And it feels more comfortable, even after just 3 times. Just getting used to it.
So let's try to maybe, like I said, 60% and 40%.
No, I have to take it back too far.
Let's just try to maybe keep that left arm just parallel with the ground.
Is it supposed to go up high?
I think they're supposed to go high, yep.
Okay.
So, see how we knocked that tee out of the ground?
Yep.
The ball went really straight, sounded good, felt good.
Yeah.
So, that's just a little drill to help you out on the range. Obviously we can't do that out on the golf course and
Right.
have it be legal. But something to help you on the driving range.
You can only
And-
use a tee on the driving range, right?
Well, you can use it on the tee boxes, with your driver and stuff like that. But this is just a little drill to help you
I meant
practice.
you can only use it when you drive.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, but I mean, you can practice this on the driving range all day long.
yeah.
But, so, like I said, let's try to maybe focus on getting, 60% of our weight on that side at setup, and then finishing with all of our weight on that side. Okay? So, let's go ahead and shift. I think we only have one more.
No, I was.
Yep.
I was.
And, like I said, just put that tee 2 inches in front of the ball and focus on hitting down and knocking that tee out of the ground.
Good, thank you.
All right, Mrs. Fishman, you ready?
The male golf pros don't understand.
Yeah, I guess not.
They just
Did Becky tell you that, or
No.
no?
Becky's
Just-
flat chested.
I was just going to say, it has to be
No,
somebody
that's
that's...
true. I took from a woman at North Ranch Country Club whose name was Lisa Herbert, I think, years and years and years ago. And she said, if you watch the women pros, they all have their arms up here.
That's good. I'm gonna use that from now on, teaching women,
Yeah,
because
it's a good tip.
you told that to her, and she, like it said, straightened those arms out.
Well, you can't,
You can't because there's things in the way.
if they're here, you can't get your arms straight.
Sure,
They have to be up here.
sure. Go ahead and hit one more practice one for me.
Now I can usually hit this really well.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's set up back here. Just take a step back there. Okay. Doing the same drill with everybody. This is a good drill to help, strike the ball a little bit better, make better contact, and help it go a little bit further. So
I
go
don't
ahead and
normally have my irons.
go ahead and set up to it maybe. Let's move back just a hair. There we go. Nope. Keep your feet the same. Yep, there you go. Because with our, what is this, a 6 iron? We want it maybe just about right there. So like I was telling these other ladies, maybe right now put about 60% of your weight on this side and 40% back here. and really focus on hitting down. There we go. And you see how you knocked that tee out of the ground?
Yep.
Perfect. Let's do it again. But this time, you see how that ball went left? I'm going to try something here. Okay. At first, on that shot, go ahead and grip the club. After you hit the ball, we kind of pulled it towards that way. That's why that ball went left. So after you hit this ball, swing that club out towards this golf ball right here. Okay? Dead straight. Love it. So it's just kind of what I was telling her just a little bit ago. Let's think about this area as a big clock. This is 12 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and so on. So let's, on our backswing, pull it out towards 6 o'clock, and maybe push that club towards 12 or even 1 o'clock. And that's going to get rid of that pull and shooting that ball that way.
Okay. I don't have trouble with my irons.
You want to grab a fairway wood or a...
It's right there. Right there.
Which one here?
Try this one, which is the one I really need to use.
Okay.
This gal chipped in the other day
Did she?
I did.
on 9.
Good.
I did.
Good deal. That's always
so
good.
much.
But there was no
Yeah, no
money on the
problem.
line.
I know it was a fun.
You got to go catch your tea time?
Yeah, I have a.
Okay, cool. Thanks
Thank
for coming.
you very
You're
much.
very
You're a
welcome.
wonderful teacher.
Thank you.
You're on your way.
Nice to see you, Roz.
And the next time I have it on my calendar.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Alrighty. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
Wednesday, I think.
All right. So, you see how we hit the ground way back here?
Yep.
Let's really focus on, like I said, 60% right here at first, taking the club back and shifting that way even more towards that side, because we might be hanging back a little, and that's where we're hitting the ground way back there. Let's see, better chunk of grass. Go. Stop. Now let's try it. Go.
That's better.
Just had it up too far. So with our fairway woods, it looks like you were setting up with it way towards the left side there, our left heel inside. Let's maybe go in between half and our left foot. So about right there. And really focus on finishing with that weight on our left side. Let's move it a little bit more. Go ahead and set up. Go. Okay. That was good for the only thing there is we kind of topped it a little bit. So let's try to hit a little down on it. Okay, so let's try to maybe take a little bit of dirt here.
That's what I do on the golf course. Can't hit these fairway woods.
There,
I've taken to hitting my driver, playing with my irons.
yeah.
I can't hit
I
these.
struggle with them too sometimes, and when I do one of those, I top them. Let's just really focus on hitting down on it. There we go. That was a lot better,
Rare,
huh?
but it's rare.
Well, let's just focus on hitting down on it. Instead of trying to help lift that ball up off the ground, the more you hit down, the higher it'll go. Look at that. Did you take that out on the golf course?
I would.
Let's do it again.
I used to have a decent handicap. No more. struggle.
Well, I think with the fairway wood here, we just really have to focus on hitting down. The more you hit down on the ball, the higher it'll go. The more you try to help scoop that ball off the ground, the more apt you are to top it, and it won't go anywhere.
That's,
I know what you do.
the other girl.
Oh.
Oh, I mean,
Okay. So let's go ahead and do one more here. Go ahead and set up to it. Let's try to get that a little bit more towards the. There we go.
everyone sees it.
And maybe choke down just a hair. With my is this a 3-wood?
Yeah.
With my 3-wood, I always choke down about an inch.
I was
Inch and a half.
choked down.
Let's go just a hair. There we go.
There more?
There, and really hit down on it.
Isn't it beautiful? Yeah.
Okay. Better contact, just a direction thing here.
Direction I can correct.
Yep, like I said with that block.
Contact I can't correct.
Okay, yep, so let's hit down. Okay, this one, I want you to hit down on it
Two
and
wonderful.
push that club towards the blue flag after you hit the ball. So you hit down on it, push that club towards that blue flag.
No. It, you know, I've been doing this for 1 year. People are so
This is really nice.
great.
Look at that.
Yeah, I really have to think about it though.
Fairway woods are a struggle sometimes for me as well. I mean,
And there's
when I am not hitting them well, I'm topping them, and it's because I'm really trying to give them hell, and I'm lifting up on them, and I'm not hitting down. So with those, kind of almost treat it, almost, yes, practice makes
Because I
perfect.
can almost always hit an iron. Wherever I want, at any distance I want.